Hey, what's going on, guys? It's Rook, and I'm back for another video. Today we'll be going through some Gods of Victory NIKKE. So we just had the second anniversary live stream finish up the other day. I am recording this video a day later. Just didn't have time yesterday, but it's gonna go ahead and just mainly focus on all the costumes, all the skins that we're getting, the upcoming banners. There is a bunch of other stuff they did kind of mention, and I'll try to see if I can fit it in this video. But like I said, we're all really here, for the designs, for the characters. So that's what we'll be focusing on. So hope you guys enjoyed the video, and let's get started. All right, guys. So as you can kind of tell from the screen, Cinderella is our next banner. Really awesome to see. I know a lot of the fan base has been really excited about Cinderella, and trust me, I've been too. I love her design. Easily like top 5 designs in the entire game. Probably maybe top 3. Who knows? But at least top 5, I'd say. Like really incredible design. Uh, you know, scientifically, we've got a really well designed. The hourglass shape is definitely a selling point. Definitely a selling point for Cinderella. We also do have her shooting animation, so we go ahead and look at that. So not too bad actually. I like it. I like it. Sometimes NIKKE is really inconsistent with the shooting animation. So we do end up getting a lot of times that covered up backs and everything. And some of these characters do unfortunately suffer through um that effect. But here Cinderella was able to get through it, and I like it. I like it. I'm very happy with that design. We also have the burst animation, as you can tell from the screen. It's cool. It's fun. It's nothing crazy. It's the same thing like Red Hood's the burst. NIKKE has never been known for like their crazy bursts. Those are very simple, and usually like they try to make it I guess kind of makes sense with like the battle, like them being in battle. So same thing like Red Hood skin had this last hero. It's just her kind of just like running through the battlefield and kind of like this screaming or whatever. I think I prefer this one better though. Like this animation, I definitely think it's a better one. But again, it's nothing crazy. Is it enough for me to MLB her? Not too sure because I don't really care about this using that as a lobby screen. But I do. I probably will probably end up MLBing just because I imagine she's gonna be a busted unit. Um, if we know anything, based on what we know about the devs, they're gonna hopefully they won't deliver us, a bad pilgrim unit for Annie. You would hope not. All right, next we have Grave. This a very new design for Grave. Actually, I thought we were gonna. I didn't even think we were gonna get Grave, and if we were, it would be like the free unit. She's not the free unit in Annie. Very very interesting. So she's gonna be another banner. I think this design is definitely better than the I guess modern day Grave design. Like this is past version of Grave. Um, I still am not really a fan of the design. Like I said, it's an improvement, but I'm just not into like this type of design. But I do know some of the NIKKE fan base is really excited about this. They're into their muscle waifus, and she definitely fits that picture. So I'm happy that they're getting at least something that caters to them. That's good. For me though, it's a cool. She looks cool, but it's not a pull for me. Unless she's just really like busted, like she has just a crazy good kid. But as of right now, I'm not too like it's not gonna win me over. Solid shooting animation. Cloak doesn't cover up the back. Good job, NIKKE devs. You're doing good here. She's an AR user, as you can see, and this is her burst animation. As you can kind of tell, she's got the weapon, and yeah, that's basically it. Enough, a little bit. The burst animation is kind of boring, but I think it definitely fits the character of Graves, so can't go wrong with that. All right, boys. We are getting Rapunzel as our free SSR unit. I am really happy about this. I did not even expect we were gonna get Rapunzel during Annie. I thought we were gonna for sure get her as our New Year's unit. We got Scarlet Black Shadow last year as the New Year's unit, so I assumed, oh, Rapunzel's the only one that's left. I guess they're gonna make that the New Year's unit. That made sense in my head, but no, that's good. They decided to drop it for a second Annie and a free SSR. All right, now this is like one of the better free units that we're getting from NIKKE. NIKKE isn't usually the free units we get. I'm never a big fan of, but this, I'm a big fan of this. Just looking at her design here. We're talking about the shooting pose. I'm not. I'll tell you right now, I'm not a fan of it. But the design of her, oh my goodness, like so much better than like modern day Rapunzel. Modern day Rapunzel is solid, but OG Rapunzel, my goodness, that the curves, the body, it's insane. The chest, what in the world? like modern day Rapunzel just feels nerfed at this point. She's got like the stockings, her head. So as you can tell from the shooting animation, or shooting pose, I guess, her head just does cover up her backside. That one I find really disappointing. Like, come on, devs, you didn't have to do that. There was no reason to do that. But it's very solid. We also get to see her burst animation. A little boring too. It's just her throwing her staff in the air. Nothing crazy. But I'm still happy with like the base design of Rapunzel. We've known about this design for a while anyway, because we always see her in the past events. But it's really nice to finally get her because my goodness, she is thick. Like, oh, I'm like shocked. Like her and Cindy, they are Cinderella. I like to call her Cindy. Her and Cinderella. My goodness, they got some nice bodies here. And now we're gonna go on to the skins, the purchasable skins for this Annie, and this is easily the highlight. Wow, I love all these designs. So we're gonna get two gotcha skins. We're gonna get a gotcha skin for Cinderella. We're getting a gotcha skin for Scarlet Black Shadow, which is kind of shocking. I did not think we're gonna get a skin for an alt design. But okay, I'll take it. I like Scarlet Black Shadow. And the two really surprising ones, I guess Scarlet was also just as surprising, but we're gonna get these are the monthly and mission passes that we tend to get, the $20 packs. And what in the world? We're getting Isabel in a wedding dress. What? And then we're getting D Killer Wife in this kind of like golden dress. What is happening? I am so confused. Why? What is what's the reason? But I'll take it. I'm not sure what this has to do with Annie, but we'll take what we can get here. Let's go ahead and look at Cinderella. Like I said, I tend to use Cindy a lot. Cinderella's gotcha skin, very beautiful dress. I will say, just based on what I'm looking at here, shooting pose is definitely a bit of a downgrade because again, she's covered up a bit more, and her burst animation is like cute. I like it actually. I do actually think I like this shooting pose a bit. Not the shooting pose, but the this burst animation a bit better. Um, but my goodness, I'm a little again for $60. I'm very iffy about these gotcha skins because I'm not someone who's like very uh anti oh my goodness, like I refuse to buy these gotcha skins because I've bought the Rupee gotcha skin and the Marciana gotcha skin. I do have some buyer's remorse about the Marciana gotcha skin though, but that's a different video. That's a different topic. But I just don't know if I could shell out $60 for this skin because the burst animations are nice. The dress, of course, is beautiful. She has she has got quite a bit of her cleavage showing up. She's got the nice white stockings, beautiful ball gown. Kind of supposed to give a wink at the real life story of Cinderella and her dress. But yeah, it's a beautiful design. I don't think people who are interested in this design and are gonna get this costume are in the wrong because they're definitely cooking here. But I was hoping for a bit better for the gotcha skin. Again, you could kind of see the dress looks like it's kind of see through. It's a little hard to tell. Probably need to wait till we see some more in-game shots of it to make a better decision. But very beautiful skin, and if you look really closely, it's kind of hard for me to show you in this video, but we do have some booba vein. Yo, NIKKE, the booba vein. I don't know what is going on. I'm not even sure if NIKKE is the one who's really started it, the booba vein trend in these waifu gacha games, but they're definitely the ones who popularized it because everyone's talking about the booba veins and really noticing it, and they these NIKKE designers know how to design well, the little details. So I'm a big fan of that. As far as Scarlet Black Shadow's gotcha skin, though, I definitely think this is the nicer one. She's got the kimono, very nice. I'm a weeb, so I'm a big fan. We're seeing her shooting pose too. Again, a little, a little covered up much, but it's fine. It's fine. She's got a lot of jiggle, which is crazy. Like, I don't know if you guys are seeing this, but it's crazy. I do like this, like, very beautiful burst animation. Like I said, I'd hope for more from a gotcha skin, but they're definitely they definitely designed a really. This is definitely one of the most beautiful skins they've done. Like it's just incredible. She's got her, looks like the kimono is coming off a bit. Her chest is a bit exposed. And this is past Scarlet. Just everyone, when I say Scarlet Black Shadow, this is the past Scarlet unit. So this does not apply to your modern day Scarlet. Uh, so this is different. But I really like this. I love the white and the red. It really, it really goes with the Scarlet's theme here. Especially past version of Scarlet. Again, burst animation is really solid. It is solid, but I wouldn't, I would hope for more for a $60, gotcha skin. I'm not sure if I'll be picking this up. I don't really use Scarlet Black Shadow too often, but maybe this is gonna be give me the reason to, because I'm really impressed with the jiggle here, especially like this is crazy amount of jiggle, way more than I anticipated. Um, like I said, the design's beautiful. I love the like red ribbon too. Not ribbon. I don't know the proper terms, but the way that they tie the kimono, it's very beautiful. Easily this is one of the most beautiful designs in the game. I think not just like sexy. It's sexy too, but just very beautiful. I love it. I like this. So I'm definitely gonna consider. I'll consider this one. We'll see the budget just because we have BD2 Annie going on, and now we have NIKKE Annie. Like, man, I'm gonna be my poor wallet right now. And these next two skins are gonna be even like crazier because here we'll just go straight into it. Yes, so now we're getting Isabelle in a wedding dress as a skin. I don't think anyone really saw this coming because this is insane. Like, it also helps that this design is really beautiful. She looks so good. I like she's got a little bit of like a butterfly on her neck too. She's also got the veil in front of. I didn't even notice she has like the veil covering her head. Very very cute. Um, I like that she's not wearing. They really minimize her bottoms. I like that she's showing off a bit more skin. Her chest, of course, is a little. Just kind of hanging out there. Of course, also like one of the best bodies. I swear, bro. Like these hourglass like figures are just like insane. Absolutely, absolutely beautiful. I don't even use Isabelle, but I think I'm definitely gonna get her. It's called Honeymoon Party, by the way. Honeymoon Party, Isabelle. Wow, I love. She looks gorgeous. Unfortunately, as you could tell, we don't get a new burst animation. Well, of course, we never really get them with these $20 skins, so it's whatever. It'd be nice if we could, but it's fine. We still get a couple of other vouchers and stuff. Some free some free, you pay for it, but some items that go along with these mission passes and seasonal passes. But yeah, the shooting pose is solid. I would hope for a bit more. A bit more of it not to be a bit more showing at least, because her skirt kind of does cover up a bit of her bottom more than I would like, but it's still solid. Good amount of recoil. I like this design a lot. Very very beautiful. And all right, guys, this one, D Killer Wife's new skin, is an indefinite buy. Like all these other ones, I'm kind of going back and forth. Oh, maybe I'll buy it, maybe not. This is Secret Party Cleaner D Killer Wife. I'm really shocked she's getting a skin. I never really thought these alt designs would get skins, but I guess Scarlet Black Shadow got a skin, and now D Killer Wife's getting a skin, and I am not complaining because wow, absolutely beautiful. I have no issues with this design at all. Shooting animation also, I have no issue with it because I think it's the same amount of quality as original D Killer Wife, and she looks good in the golden, and the black. Usually, I don't think this would look good, but wow, no, she looks really good in it. Uh, wow, the jiggle is nice. Unfortunately, like I said, we don't get a new burst, but hey, that's pretty typical again with these $20 skins. I'd say this one's definitely worth it. I am, and as I use Deco Wife on like so many of my teams. 22nd B1 burst one. This is probably my favorite burst. This is probably my favorite B1 unit to use. She's on most of my teams. Um, Not all, obviously, but most of my teams I use a D Killer Wife. That's my main B1 unit, and she's good. She's so good. Good meta wise, and Oh my goodness! I'm telling you, this D Killer Wife is literally, I think, top three designs in this game. Probably, probably in the top five at least, because the hourglass figure is insane on her. Like, just look at you guys are seeing this, right? It also helps that we get to see, her dress is pretty tight, so we can see her stomach kind of like poking out because of like the indentation. Which, listen, I like me a nice tummy, so we're gonna. I'm not complaining here. Her chest, of course, is exposed because of the way her dress is made. It kind of wraps around it, so we get a bit more of her chest or cleavage area. She's still got the black jacket on, but it doesn't really cover up. It doesn't cover up too much, so I'm fine with that. It's kind of like shaking her little glass around you, kind of cute. And of course, she, like I said, regular burst animation, which is fine. It's whatever. It helps too that her burst animation is probably my like top three in the game. If it might even be my favorite, but at least top three burst animations in the game. So listen, this one I'm definitely buying. So I'll probably be buying. D Killer Wife is a definitely gonna buy. Uh, Most likely, like 99% sure I'm gonna get Isabella's because I don't use Isabella too often, but maybe this will incentivize me to use Isabella more often. And I'm gonna definitely skip Cinderella's gotcha skin. It's beautiful, but it's not worth the 60. And Scarlet Black Shadow is the one I'm gonna have to go back and forth on. I already am not a fan of the gotcha skins and their prices, which is why I've like really made sure to avoid buying them. Um, but Scarlet Black Shadows one is really solid. So I'm gonna, I'll take a look and we still have time, fortunately, before like the gotcha skins are unavailable. So I'll figure out by then. But $60 is a big ask for what we're getting. And now let's go ahead and look at the actual kind of skills that we got. We've gotten a bit of a sneak peek, so we have a rough idea what these units are gonna do. We're gonna start off with Cinderella Old Tales. She's gonna be a defender type unit, so fun. I think we kind of all assumed. I was hearing defender supporter type of unit from the community, so defender, which is nice. I don't really have too many defender units like built up, so I will take that. Sure, her weapon of choice, rocket launcher. Again, I don't really use the rocket. I don't really have that many rocket launcher units. In fact, I think most of the units I've invested to, there's not really any rocket launcher units. So listen, I will take a rocket launcher unit. I was hoping a little bit from AR, but I already have so many AR units, so it's fine. This one I'm a little interested about. They made her burst skill 3. We already have so many burst 3 units. I'm like not like I'm getting so sick and tired of all these burst 3 because I have so many of them and I love them all, so I can't even use a lot of them because I'm like, oh, I'd rather use this one. But it's interesting to make her a burst 3 defender. I assume she would be burst 2. That's what I was kind of assuming that they would go with. Um, Ideally, I wanted her to be like a burst 1 unit. That's the main thing because we have barely like any burst 1 units. Like we have Litter Doro, we have D Killer Wife. Like there's only a couple that people use, but we have all these other burst 3 units that like we have like Bunny Soda, Sakura. We have so many of them. Uh, it's definitely an oversaturation, but it's fine. She'll definitely find a place considering she's a pilgrim and she's an Annie pilgrim, and we saw how broken Red Hood was, so you already know this one's gonna be just as broken. She's a code electric type, and she has 3 skills. We got skill 1, which is flawless glass. Skill 2, which is passive. Skill 2 is also passive, dirty resistant mirror. We have her burst skill is an active. It's going to be glass slippers full contact. And then some skill effects. Cinderella uses glass slippers as her decoy and gains buffs to strengthen herself. Her burst skill allows her to see the buffs obtained from her glass slippers to deal damage to its enemies. Again, it makes sense again how she's a defender. She uses her glass slippers as a decoy. So that could definitely be fun. I'm really excited to see her actually in use in the game and try to team build around her. So I think it's definitely going to be a fun time. We're just going to go ahead and look at Grave real quick. So Grave, she's a supporter unit. She's burst skill 2. Okay, so I mean, of course, she's going to be designed to go along with Cinderella. She's an AR user and she's a fire code. So her skill 1 passive is a heat emission. Skill 2 is going to be overheat passive, and then burst skill is going to be plot spoiler. That's a cool. I like that name of that title actually. Plot spoiler. I like these names actually. Overheat, heat emission. Those are cool names. I like these names. Skill effects. Grave is a supporter who enhances herself through normal attacks and provides buffs for allies of pierce attacks. When using her burst skill, she launches powerful pierce attacks and strengthens her allies. Not only that, but she also applies buffs to them after her burst skill ends. So again, this is interesting. We don't have like the full details on each of these individual, skills. We'll get that at a later time. Uh, Next we have Rapunzel. She's gonna be a defender unit, burst skill 1. Thank you so much for making this a burst skill 1. And they made her a defender, which I like that. I believe original Rapunzel is a supporter class, so I like that. They kept her as a burst skill 1, but decided to change up to a defender. Fun. She's got a sniper rifle now, very very fun. And she's an iron code. And her skill effects, we got Sanctuary, we got Prey, and then we got Garden of Utopia. Cool name. Skill effects, Rapunzel's Pure Grace is a defender who uses her burst skill to generate a fortified shield for her allies. When maintaining full charge status, she restores the shield and enhances her allies' attack power. Okay, cool. She's a buffer, defender. Makes sense. She's got a bit of a supporter role here, too. But yeah, so original Rapunzel is a supporter who heals your teammates and revives them. And now we've got Rapunzel, who's a Pure Grace, which is a defender who creates a kind of a shield around you guys. Very cool. I'm very, very happy about this. And just when you thought, those are all the skins, we're done, no more new designs, we do have some more designs. So unfortunately, the two on the right are censored. I don't have a screenshot of the uncensored designs just yet. I believe they just unfortunately only showed the censored versions on stream. So once they do show up, I'll definitely consider making another video about it. But these are the new squads. So this is Cinderella's squad basically, and I can tell you right now, I don't know who this Red Shoes is. I've never heard of this story. I know all these other stories. I don't know who Red Shoes is, but as soon as her banner comes up in the next, I don't know when, next year or whatever, near to, I'm immediately pulling because yo, her chest is absolutely insane. She got that, she gives off the RR energies. I'm liking what I'm seeing here. I like those eyes too. Very, very like kind of a little bit, kind of gives off a little bit of a yandere vibes, a little bit, but I like it, or maybe more seductive vibes, I guess. But I love this design. Wow, and I don't know if we get to see a full shot of her like legs too, but we could definitely see that she's showing off quite a bit on her bottom. So listen, y'all. She's got the V. Oh my goodness, at the bottom. Yo, y'all. Once Red Shoes banner comes up, we're pulling. She could she could heal the team for all I care. She's an absolute definite pull when she decides to come into the game. We also get Little Mermaid, cute design. Not much to say. She's cute. Cinderella, of course. We are getting Cinderella this event, and we have Hansel and Gretel. Very interesting designs. I like where we're going here. Of course, it is unfortunately censored. The shine. Why? I don't know. Especially when like Red Shoes has got like this going on. But listen, people are afraid of skin sometimes. I don't know what to tell you. But I'm excited for these two to debut too. I'm excited. These are very cool pilgrims. I'm excited for this team. And we also have this. Oh my goodness, guys! New SSRs designs for Emma, Yunha, and Venti. Oh my goodness, guys! My biggest gripe with like this squad is their designs are so boring because they all wear basically the same uniform. It's so like plain, like military uniform. Like who cares? I don't want this. I want something. You could keep it. These tactical esque, but give off give it a nice little touch. Make it a little lewd, make it more fun, more interesting, more unique for each character, and we're finally getting that. We're gonna get SSR Emma before we get SSR Rappy. That's crazy. That's wild. But I'm really happy with this Emma design because base Emma's design, I do not like her. Or I mean, however, it's nice, but like so boring, and they refuse to make it Emma alt. I'm waiting for the day they make like that Emma Bunny alt. It's gonna happen next year, guys. I'm calling it right now, Emma Bunny alt. Um, but until then, I am happy to know that there's a design like this for Emma that's coming into the game potentially, and I'm really excited about it. She's showing off way more. Her, we got a bit more of her chest, a bit more of her body. Yo, guys, NIKKE, you guys are cooking with these designs. And then I think who got the biggest glow up is Yunha. Way better design. I like this design way better than the original one. Even the art, like her face just looks way nicer. Not even talking about her body, just her face is way more beautiful, way more softer. I like it. She's also got very interesting outfit, very practical. Trust me, guys, it's very practical for a war. Don't worry. Um, but yeah, she's got she's got the undergarments on. She's got the very short shorts, very short. Again, very necessary for the plot. Trust me, guys. And then we have Venti getting a very interesting outfit. I don't even know what to say about this outfit, but definitely interesting. But I like these designs a lot. I'm a big fan. And then of course, lastly, we're just gonna go on to, because this video is going on so long, the rewards. So we are getting 173 recruitment opportunities, and we're getting Rapunzel, like I said, free SSR, pure grace. Getting 4 copies of her, which is gonna MLB her, which is awesome. Very excited about that. Uh, yeah, we're gonna get a bunch of vouchers. You guys can see it on the screen. I don't need to read it all, but very nice. So free Cinderella and Grave pickup, pool recruitment opportunity daily. 21 recruitment opportunities for each NIKKE. Okay, cool. So that's really awesome. I didn't even know like Grave would be getting the free pickup too, but that's awesome. Uh, I like that. But again, for Cinderella, we kind of assumed she'd get the free daily pull. So definitely before you guys try pulling for either character, whichever one you're interested in, whether it's both or one of them. Definitely use the daily pull and then use your tickets and gems and then go crazy there. To your anniversary selection box, you get Rapunzel Pure Grace or Snow White Innocent Days. So if you missed original Snow White, you can decide to pick her up. And of course, pure we get Rapunzel Pure Grace just for logging into the game, guys. This video is already going on so long, so I'll try not to take up too much time. But that's all the major news. There's a bunch of other stuff they announced too. There's other people who will cover that. I decided just to focus more on the skins and the designs and all that. I hope you guys enjoyed. Free SSR Rapunzel. I'm very happy about that. Awesome skins, beautiful designs. Definitely gonna pick up at least 2 of them. Maybe a gotcha skin. Who knows? I'm a little iffy on that because I don't like the gotcha skin idea, but they're tempting me here of Scarlet Black Shadow. But yeah, guys, there's not much else to say. Hope you guys enjoyed the video, and get ready because a couple more days and NIKKE Annie's here. Cinderella will be in our games. I hope you all are ready. I'm definitely gonna make a video about my post, so hopefully it goes well. I'm probably gonna try to MLB. I think so. Yeah, I think I'll MLB. I have the resources for that, so I've been saving quite a bit since banners have been so iffy for the past while. So I'm definitely gonna MLB. But that's it, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.